Have you ever questioned why you use certain social media platforms or what you get from them? For me, I don't use Snapchat and I don't like Twitter and certainly don't use it either. Here's why. I want to share a perspective I have on social media that I don't think a lot of people have really thought enough about. It's that people feel obliged to be on every social media presence, as against just enjoying social media. So for me, I'm not on Snapchat. I think it's shit. I don't enjoy it, so I don't do it. And similarly speaking, I'm not on Twitter because I think it's shit and I don't do it. And for a lot of people, when they hear, running a social media agency, they're quite surprised. They're like, ooh, God, why aren't you on Twitter? Or why aren't you on Snapchat? And I think it's so strange that, for so many people, they almost feel like, oh, it's the done thing. You have to be on this platform, that platform, the next. And they seldom actually have put any kind of thought in behind why they're actually on it. Do they enjoy it? What do they get out of it? So I think it's really important, and it's just something from my experience, but I thought I'd share it with you, whether you're looking at it from an individual's perspective or on behalf of a business, that you don't have to be on every single social media presence. You should be on the social media presences that you enjoy, because if you enjoy, naturally, you'll do that little bit better than on platforms that you don't enjoy. It shows whether you like it or not. But also you should review them and refine them based in terms of the return on investment you're getting, or the return from the amount of time you're putting onto those platforms. So I was on Twitter at one stage and I just didn't get any enjoyment from it, so I deleted it. And I was on Snapchat and I didn't really enjoy it and I didn't get anything from it, so I deleted it. But when it comes to a lot of businesses, they think they need to be on every platform. And so they make their Facebook, their Instagram, their LinkedIn, their Twitter, their Snapchat, their God knows what other platforms there are. And just even maintaining that number of platforms is tough in itself. And so straight away they spread the resources too thin. They end up playing catch up. The platforms get on top of them in that they just can't enjoy them because they're literally playing catch up the whole time. And as an immediate result of that, social media becomes a big chore, and they end up making an absolute mess of it. Now that's as true from a business's perspective as it is from a personal's perspective. So for me, a while ago, I just decided I didn't want to spread myself too thin. I wanted to focus on the platforms that I enjoy. For me, that's YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. That's loads. That's absolutely loads. And for any business, when they're looking or approaching social media, or again for any individual, I think you should look at it that way. What platforms do you enjoy? What do you ultimately want from social media or from using those platforms? And which platform is going to give you the most efficient return on investment? As in, which platform is going to give you what you want for the least amount of time? It's something really worth thinking. Rather than being stuck in this obligation or the sense of obligation to be on every platform and just to keep up with the Joneses and be on all these different things, focus in on what you like, focus in on what you enjoy, focus in on where you'll get the highest return.